Hey Libra, welcome to your December love reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I am from babycurltarot.com. I am a tarot and oracle reader as well as a root worker, and I do monthly, mid-monthly, and occasional pick a cards here on YouTube. Like I said, if this is your first time here, please keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. So not all messages will resonate for every single Libra out there. And if that ends up being the case with this message today and you want clarity on a love situation that you have going on, I do offer personal one-on-one readings, and you can link up with me through the description or through my website, which is below in the description box. My bad, Libras. Okay, with all that in mind, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. I'm going to start off with the archetype cards to get a little bit more information about your potential person. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras regarding their person? What information can you tell me about their person? Let's see. Okay, so we have the nature child in reverse. So this is going to be the shadow attribute. A tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a great reading. So let's go ahead and start diving into this. I'm looking at the tarot. I'm using the African tarot this month. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras regarding their potential person? Okay. So we have the Four of Wands reversed, King of Swords reversed, and the Devil card. Okay. So we have Aries with the Four of Wands. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the King of Swords, Capricorn with the Devil. I feel like when I was shuffling the cards, I feel like this person definitely hides this from you. It does feel like it's a recurring theme in their life, maybe something that started in childhood. Maybe they didn't have the best upbringing or the most stable household. This person is very intelligent, but they use that intelligence to really kind of deceive people in a way, to make them look like they are one thing when they are really the complete opposite. This may even represent a bit of narcissism, if not full-blown narcissism. Sociopathic tendencies, I'm not sure. I've never really read that energy in a reading before, but the King of Swords definitely in the reverse kind of gives me that energy. So take what resonates. But yeah, it feels like this person is probably prone to doing things that they know is not right, whether that's abusing animals, abusing people, manipulating people. Even if it's not physical abuse, it could be emotional abuse or emotional manipulation, gaslighting, that sort of thing, again, which is things that we see often in narcissistic and sociopathic people when they are in relationships. So take that into account, even if it's not physical abuse or, you know, they're secretly a serial killer. This person may have some very narcissistic and sociopathic tendencies, which could lead to emotional and mental abuse later on down the line that you could start to notice if you take this relationship further. Okay, let's take a look here. Spirit, can you give us a little bit more information about this person? Maybe specifically what they do? Can I get a little bit more information on them? Let's see. Page of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Star card reversed. Okay, so we have more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius with the Six of Swords and the Star card, actually. So I don't know if this person is an Aquarius, maybe an Aries, or a combination. I feel like this person derives sexual pleasure from whatever it is that they do. They literally get off on doing whatever it is that they do to people or other creatures. I feel like this all started, they may have like lived abroad briefly, or they moved somewhere and stayed somewhere for a brief period of time. Maybe they went to school out of the country, or they moved out of the country for a period of time, maybe like a year, a few months, a couple of years, and came back. Because it feels like they are in like their home country or home place, you know what I mean? It may not be the same city or the same state, but it feels like they were born in the country that they are now residing in. So wherever you're watching this, if that resonates, pay close attention and see if this person ever lived abroad, like in a different country somewhere in their life, because I feel like this developed at like an adolescent to early adult part of their life. So maybe it developed when they were like a teenager, again, early 20s. And I feel like, again, it just all started when they were not in their hometown. So this could be like a sexual deviancy thing. And they started experimenting by either torturing animals or hurting the women that they dated, or, you know, I don't even want to get into it because I don't want to trigger anybody, but I mean, you can probably imagine just by the description that we got here what this person is possibly capable of. I feel like this is a really big red flag. If you haven't been seeing the red flags yet, just be very, very careful. For some of you, I feel like you have started to see the red flags, but you may be kind of pushing them off, or this person may even already have started gaslighting you about who they really are. So keep an eye out for that type of behavior. Always keep yourself safe. Let people know where you are if you continue to see this person. Because again, I can't tell you what to do, but I will give you suggestions based off of what I'm seeing here. If this is resonating for you though, please be extra, extra careful with your safety. Because this person doesn't feel like a very good person. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at a potential outcome for you and this person. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras regarding this potential person? It's way too many cards. Spirit, what potential outcome do you see between Libra and this person? I mean, I would hope walking away would be the answer here. Okay, so we have the Devil, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed, the Empress, and then the Queen of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So again, we have Capricorn energy, Taurus and Libra energy, and then we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Queen of Cups. Now this is a really interesting way that everything came out. I feel like you're going to be able to see through this person's facade. They're not going to be able to keep it up. You have a really strong sense of who you are. You love yourself enough to know when someone is trying to gaslight you into believing things about yourself, or, you know, them and their character. It feels like you are really comfortable in your own skin, and I don't think, if there is some confusion or some sort of emotional manipulation, you're going to be able to see through it pretty quickly. I don't think they're going to be able to keep it up around you. So just remember to be confident in yourself. If you feel like something is wrong, trust your intuition. Stand up for yourself. Always say no if something doesn't feel right. Yeah, don't be afraid to speak up for yourself, and even remove yourself from the situation if you have to. So like I said, Libras, just be very, very careful. Keep your eyes out for the red flags. If this is resonating for you, just be safe. Always let people know where you are. If you're gonna end up going someplace alone with this person, make sure they know where you are. In fact, I would even recommend hanging out in groups as much as you can. This person may try to prevent that from happening. They may end up having to cancel, or having you cancel with them to stay in for the night. Okay, be aware for tendencies like that. If that happens consistently, be very aware. That's a tactic. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the final deck of the reading, which is going to be the Moonology Manifestation Oracle, to get some final messages for you regarding you and this person's spirit. What final messages do you have for my Libras? Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Yeah, big Empress energy. All right, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the first quarter moon in Leo, be humble, which is kind of an interesting one. Would not expect that to come out as a message for you per se, which is very interesting. But the Empress is very humble. Just very, very interesting. So I don't know if they are teaching you to handle this with grace and dignity, even though this may be a situation that calls for none of those things. Personally, in my opinion, I'd be like, I'd be cussing this person out. But I also kind of see this as staying grounded, staying rooted in yourself. Very interesting. Underneath be humble, though, we have last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Which I would say should be this person. You should be leaving this person in the past. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm seeing here in the cards. Libras, go ahead and leave a like and a comment if this resonated for you. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Again, if this message didn't completely resonate for you, but you still have some questions on a love situation, you can always set up a one-on-one reading with me. Again, my website is down below in the description box. If you want to follow me on my other socials like Instagram and TikTok, that info is below as well. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great month of December, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.